Alright, how's it going everybody? My name is FMS Isaac and I just had to scrap the entire beginning of this video because it was garbage. So today I'm going to be talking about Komi Can't Communicate Season 2. This is the third video I'm doing in a row right now, so I may be a little tired or my throat may get a little scratchy, but I want to get these videos done so I don't forget important points of the story. But yeah, Komi Can't Communicate is season two, following season one. It didn't take that long to follow it, honestly, I'm surprised. But, you know, this show, really cute. It's about a girl who has a social anxiety or a communication disorder where she just legit can't communicate as well as others can. And it's very, very difficult for her. She gets so anxious. And Talano, who is her friend, is trying to help her overcome that and make more friends, like 100 friends. And we're just following them and a bunch of other characters who they meet along the way. And we see their life. We see their slice of life, the rom-com type thing. It's awesome. It's a cute show. If I had to give a rating for this show, because I want to go into spoilers, I would give it an 8.5. I I this show has quickly become one of my favorites this year. It's so cute, it's so wholesome, it's so funny, it's adorable, it's great. Like it just makes me feel good, you know? Like I don't have a girlfriend, but like this doesn't even make me feel depressed like, oh, I wish I had a girlfriend. No, this is just cute. It's legit just so wholesome. I love it, you know? I give it an 8.5, again at its best it's a wholehearted 9, at its worst it's an 8, you know? This show just following up the first season, it's great. I don't have much to say bad about it, you know? Only thing that I would nitpick is probably like the format of it sometimes. Because sometimes, some episodes have more content than others, and others are just normal continuations of the show where they're just doing normal mundane stuff, which, comes with the slice of life territory, and they're split off into sections, so they're short. But sometimes I wish they were longer, you know? But again, that's just me. Some sections I wish were longer, some of them I wish were shorter, but it's whatever. I don't really care. Yeah, it's an 8.5 for me if you just want the my opinion of it. But now for the spoiler territory. So this season, as always, we're just continuing with where we left off, where Komi is trying to get make more friends, and we see a bunch of moments of them just hanging out. We meet new characters like a blue-haired guy, a guy who monologues and explains like why the blue-haired guy is such a scrub. We have Katai, I think that's his name, but a really big buff guy who is actually just like Komi in terms of social anxiety, and Tadano tries to help him out as well, and he sees Komi as a master because she's the same way, but he misconstrues that idea of her as well. So he's pretty cool. You have Onigashima, who was a girl who gets really angry, really angry. You have a girl who cleans a lot. You have two girls in the Kyoto trip, which I'll talk about later. You have a bunch of new characters, like literally a bunch of them. But that doesn't mean that characters get sacrificed, like in terms of screen time. The show makes sure to have characters get their gags in and have their important parts of the story, have their own moments as well. They're they're great, I'm not gonna lie, they're great. And as we go on, you have a couple episodes introducing new characters, and then you have the Kyoto trip, which happens like in the middle of the show. The Kyoto trip is really good, really good, for having like a little arc going on. Oh, and Christmas too, and Christmas. So there's a meme that went around when, well, not a meme, I guess, more like a little clip that went around during the Christmas time during this season. It was Komi sitting next to Tadano, and for some reason the animators quote unquote made her thick, and when she sat down she just looked like, yeah, I guess for lack of better words, thick. And everybody was talking about it for some reason, like it was going had like 1 million views on YouTube when the last time I checked. That was like a couple months ago, and that that was something I just found funny. Like, yo, She is in high school, dog. You guys need to chill. That is bad. That is vile. Stop it. But the Christmas time stuff was really cool. I thought having all the people show up at her house was really cute. It was enjoyable, as always. Um, but again, you have the Kyoto trip, which was really sweet. You have Komi hanging out with two new people that we haven't met before, a girl with glasses and another girl who's a yo-yo master. And Komi, obviously has a communication disorder, so she's not going to speak first. She mostly writes in her notebook to communicate with people. And the other two don't know how to communicate with her because she's the most popular girl in the school, or at the very least in her grade. People bow down to her like she's a goddess amongst men. So they didn't know how to communicate with her, but once they break that barrier, it was pretty cool. We get to learn more about those two characters, how they interact, have some little strife when one of them makes a whole bunch of plans, but they're rushing to get to those plans, so they're not really enjoying their time. So it kind of sucks, but at the same time, they resolve it. Call Me comes in clutch, and then it's like a two-part episode, I think, 2 or 3 part episode, and on the second episode, you learn more about the yo-yo girl and how she's embarrassed to talk about it because yo-yos are kind of outdated in terms of popularity, but she's still really good at it, and she even contends. And then they talk about their crushes. You have the glasses girl who really likes Katai, which is the big brolic dude who's actually a sweetheart. And you have the other girl. I don't remember. I don't think she has a crush or whatever. And you have Komi talking about Tadano, and that kind of leads into the next arc, which is like the Valentine's Day slash White Day type thing, which is not really an arc. It's more like just like a loose plot point. And you have Komi giving chocolates to Tadano, which is really cute, really really cute. And then later on, you have Tadano worrying about like, oh, but what am I gonna give to her? And so he's just sitting at his desk, and his sister, who had a way more prominent role this season for some reason, I thought it was great. She just comes up and she's just like, "Yo, do you like somebody?" And at first she thinks it's a guy, but she's just like, "Ah, I see, I see. Well, don't worry, your sister's got it covered." And she gets him a gift to give to her. White Day is on a Saturday, so they have the day off. He doesn't give it to her that day on Friday, since that's the last day of school for that week. And they go home. He hangs out with Gatai because he was like, "Yo, call me or not call me. Hey, do you want to go out for dinner tonight?" Gatai-kun, and then he's just like, "Oh, sure, you know what? Let's do it." And then two other people, the blue hair guy and the guy with the black hair who's always behind him, went, and it was just really cute. But then yeah, of White Day actually coming. Tadano goes out. He goes to her house, rings the doorbell. Her or his Komi's mom shows up, who's a straight demon, actual demon, putting him on the spot like that. He's like, "Oh, she's not here. All right, bet then I'll just leave. Sorry for disturbing your peace." And she's like, "Oh no, why don't you stay? Chill for a little bit. I insist." And he is in her room. Her dad walks in. This man is a stone cold killer. This man sits down in the room, stone faced, says nothing, drinking his own tea. She gets back home, kicks him out immediately, and they have a nice interaction with the gift that he got her. It was hand cream, and I uh I never thought about it, but I guess hand cream would be a good gift for someone like that. So I'll try to cop that move someday. But yeah, and then we just have the rest of the season. The year is ending. You have Comey kind of sad that the year is ending, wondering if they're gonna have the same classes or not with all of their friends or whatever. But Tadanos is like, yeah, don't worry. And then they end with the new year starting. Cherry blossoms, spring, all that. It's great. And that's basically where it ends. That was the last episode. Overall, the characters as always are great. Oh, I didn't give an MVP for I think. All right, I guess I'll just put it in the comments or something. Anyways, yeah. So the MVP for this season, as always, is Komi. I just don't really know who else to say. Like, Komi's just too good. She's legit just too good. But she isn't my favorite character. My two favorite characters are the ditzy girl and the girl that's always with her. Those two as a duo are my favorite characters in the entire show. I love them so much. Like they remind me like well, I like them because they remind me of Steins Gate, right? Like the brown hair girl who has the mole on her face reminds me of Suzuha, and the I guess like the green hair girl, not Agari, but somebody, the the ditzy hair girl who's always with her reminds me of Mayuri. So those two together, I just think like they hit my Steins Gate soft spot. But also their characters are just great too, since um the the Suzuha character is always poking fun at Tadano, but she wants him and Komi to get together. And then you have the ditzy girl who's also very, very nice. And I don't know, man. I always have a spot for ditzy characters like that. They're Mayuri really conditioned me. But, they're my favorites. You have all the other characters. I didn't mind the Yandere girl as much this season, honestly, because she had her own competition with the the Chumbiyu girl. So, together they're way better than they are alone. What that was great. You have I forgot that girl's name. Uh I completely forgot her name. My goodness. But Komi-san, that girl or guy or whatever they are. She or they're always good. I don't I don't have anything wrong with them. The other characters is always they shine through whenever they shine through. And the new characters we got were nice additions. I have no problems with the characters that were added. I wholeheartedly enjoyed them. And I can say that this season was a great follow-up, might be even better than the first season. It was great. I loved it. There were so many cute moments, happy moments. That reminded me of the Anthony Fantano video. No more happy days, smiley days, happy days. But yeah, this season I think was better than the first one. I enjoyed it wholeheartedly. I don't remember what I gave the other season, but I enjoyed it. Like I legit just enjoyed it. So again, well, not again, but I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. Oh, wait. The story. The story was good. The story was good because it was slightly connected, you know, and that to me is always good. But even if it wasn't that good, as long as the show was wholesome, I wouldn't have minded. The music, I don't know what it is with the violin and slice of life, but it always hits. Whenever they have a violin playing, it always hits. And in the animation, as always, for some reason the animation in these shows are just clutch. Like they're legit so good. I don't understand. It'll always boggle me. But it's not like Kaguya-sama where it's over the top good. It's just beautiful looking in the show. I don't know why. It's really well. Actually, no, it is over the top. What am I saying? It is. So yeah, it's just good. It's great. But yeah, now I can end the video. I give it an 8.5 again, like I said, a 9 at its best and 8 at its worst. This was stellar. It was great. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy. Thank y'all for watching as always. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe, or please consider liking and subscribing. I can't force you to do anything, but you know, let me know what you thought about this season, or if you'd ever give this show a chance. And if you do, let me know what you think. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. I'll check y'all out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.